It might really be GG's gang.
Bro, she looks so different without makeup, gang.
It's GG's, bro. It might really.
Bro, she look overly Asian. Bitch, bro, she look like a whole different person. What the? Nah, makeup really be defining a lot of girls, bro. No way, bro. She look different as hell.
No.
Whoa.
This shit really got to get really close. No way.
So you stealing on screen?
Hey guys, stop off. I'm too poor for this.
ninalin keep getting worse?
So it seems that after being banned and then subsequently unbanned on Twitch, ninalin has not only stood on some of the worst behavior I've seen, but she's gotten worse. It's gotten to the point people are comparing her to Jack Doherty. And I definitely...
Nah, once you get compared to that guy, you really going downhill. Because ain't no way you getting compared to Jack Doherty of all people. He's the most toxic internet person I've seen in quite some time, bro. Like, he's one of those, like, you know what I'm saying?
Similarities, they're both obnoxious streamers who place making content over just being a good person. But that's a symptom of the digital age. It's just the long-term effects of being desensitized by degenerate behavior. All of us who frequent social media have years of degeneracy consumed behind it, even unwillingly. So there were bound to be individuals who were willing to take it there and aren't willing to change when that same degeneracy that we've consumed is now being incentivized. And the incentive being a shitload of cash. Today, I'm just trying to understand the psychology.
Bro, people put people put money over their morals, though. That'd be the sad part. It's like, bro, people take advantage of like weird situations. Like, they would rather be weird to make a dollar rather than just being they so chill out the way. Like, you don't have to do over the top stuff to prosper with social media, bro. You could be a chill person and still make a good amount of money, you know what I'm saying? But it don't really be about the money at the end of the day. Like, you just gotta have passion for it, for real, you know what I'm saying? You gotta enjoy it, just live in the moment. Like, just be blessed that you in position to make money off being yourself, you know what I'm saying? So it just be like, people be failing to realize that, and they get too deep into the clip forming and all that, and then this when stuff like this happen.
Behind ninalin and what made her become what she is. And I also want to talk about some of her recent drama. So I'ma quit yapping. Y'all already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. Comment for the algorithm. First, we got to understand that Nina at her core is an outspoken woman. She's a little brash, a little extroverted, but that as a standalone is not a bad trait. The issue is that those traits in women are not favored in the streaming space. I'll come back to this. The crux of the matter is that Nina pursuing content and her already existing issues have been the catalyst for a more degenerate facet of who she is to be born. In other words, being an extroverted nigga isn't bad, but it turns bad when you're able to monetize taking it to the extremes. And not to mention, ninalin also grew up literally abusing her brother. So she already had a few screws loose on top of everything that I just mentioned.
Yeah,
I'm authentically myself, man.
Be yourself with a little bit PR.
Yeah, I'd rather go to another country. I'm gonna get PR. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico.
Bro, she don't even care. Like, she just one of them girls who just don't really care about nothing. Just want to do her.
They already told me.
How about this, Nina? How about
Nobody
this?
told me.
Nina, how about this?
So Nina is conflating being a degenerate with who she is as a person. That is just so dumb. But after really sitting back and thinking about ninalin and everything that's transpired with her, it's easy to understand why Nina came to this conclusion and why she doubled down. ninalin being canceled was one of the worst things I've seen. The clip with Saeed literally went viral 3 separate times before anyone said anything.
Crazy,
and mind you, niggas were hanging out with her after that. So
No
it only
cap,
makes
niggas,
sense
what,
why Nina
bro,
is
I was
so...
seeing her even more, bro. Like, I was seeing her so much, especially after that situation. Like, bro, she was around a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy how, like, it took like 3 times for that to get noticed.
Right now, bro, off topic, T is just so good. I'm understanding the hype. My theory is that in her head, Nina has not only conflated her acts of degeneracy with who she is as a person, but she's also conflated the double standards of how women are treated on Twitch with all the criticism she's received thus far. And that's why I personally think she's beyond redemption, because she's definitely right about women being treated differently. That's a different conversation that could probably still be had if she never doubled down on violating someone.
Yeah, we on the Nina POV. We on the Nina POV.
Nah, that's crazy. Pull up, gang.
What's good, bro?
She said, pull up, gang.
I don't want to talk to you. 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 What am I supposed to fight you? Am I supposed to fight you? I don't want to talk to you, gang. I don't want to talk to me, gang.
And I brought this up 2 other times, I'm pretty sure. It was only after this clip with YBG did I see niggas finally start bringing up how ninalin was also part of the Saeed clip, which means they weaponized SA to cancel Nina. And the reason they weaponized it is because nobody was liking Nina to begin with.
What is it with these male streamers trying to piss off female streamers? Like you try to piss off female streamers, and then when you get a reaction that you wanted, you go, why are you so emotional? Like, yo, if you emotional, stop streaming. Like, stop. And then when
niggas do it. Cool. She got a point though. She got a point. Niggas do stuff like that, but it's just like, I don't know. Your situation's just a little different because you, I don't know.
Get emotional and cry. Stop being a crybaby. You a pussy. Okay. So then when they fight back, what do you all say? She aggressive. Yo, is that a man? Yo, is this? Yo, she did this, and this, bro.
Niggas do hate on her because she is an outspoken woman. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Niggas don't like that, especially the red pill niggas. But what she did was still fucked up though. But 2 things can be true. And you know why I say that? Even before Nina did the weird niggas was still hating on Nina, facts.
2 things can be true at once. And on Twitch, they only like women when they're goon props. But they also don't want women to get around or they're community balls or hoes. But also in that same vein, nobody says anything when male streamers get around and they're obnoxious.
True, bro.
So I'm just trying to
double standard that women do gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? And not even just with streaming, like life situations in general, women gotta deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up, but it's just how this world works. You know what I'm saying? Like, the double standards is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That women have this really rigid box that they have to navigate when they're a streamer. They have to be goon props, but they also can't get around too much or they're balls or hoes, but they also have to appease just an audience of people who are quite frankly just misogynistic, because if they don't, they get hate. But I say all that to say that Nina Lynn's degeneracy is a combination of pursuing content along with her being disgruntled by the superficial and double standard laced industry. Her frustrations with the industry double standards are valid. However, her unwillingness to see her mistakes and even doubling down on it is what makes Nina Lynn such a weird character in my opinion. But what makes all this worse is that nobody is willing to have a conversation about how streamers weaponize the crime to cancel her because she's literally just evil. So even if you were to say anything like there's always plausible deniability, they can basically say, well, she SA'd someone, which is true, but the reality is that I just don't think that when Nina Lynn was getting canceled, people had pure intentions behind it. But like I said, Nina Lynn is still a weird, bad person, which makes her the wrong person to start the combo. So let's just talk about some of her recent antics.
Monday. So we call on Monday. Oh, ma'am. Oh. And the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate either.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now. This is a public space, you know, so.
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
No, 100%. And I'm just letting you know that, sometimes you can also ask, hey, would you like to please use normal language in front of my daughter? That would have been great, too.
I think in a public space.
Damn, we got Karen's checking in on too. Damn, Nina, you can't get a break, huh? Damn, but I ain't gonna lie, she do got a mouth on her. I ain't gonna lie, she be talking real spicy at certain moments, like certain situations that she could just kind of talk in like a normal tone or whatever the case is. She do tend to have that over. I don't know if it's just a New York girl thing, because New York girls be overly aggressive. I don't know what they feeding them out there, but like they be so aggressive for no reason, like over the top, like relax. You know what I'm saying?
have an understanding.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That wall is blocking it up. Like,
Well, I appreciate you cleaning it up now.
oh, we have to. Oh, we have to.
Yeah.
Right. We have to do that. Yeah. Right.
So this mom kindly asked Nina to stop cussing. And after making it seem like she understood the point, she later in the video gets up and starts giving back shots to the camera while cussing. This is the type of person we're dealing with here. And that's why even if she has a point about women being treated differently, she's just horrible. It takes nothing to watch your language around the youngins. If you accidentally slip
that respect, you shouldn't be cursing, period, anyways. But like, at least have, you know what I'm saying, like some type of respect. Like, damn, you gonna get up and thrust the air? Like that's something Jack Doherty would do.
It's cool, just keep it pushing and say my bad. And I'm a real stickler for apologies. For something as trivial as this for her to be petty about is just so corny. So corny. That's literally why niggas don't fuck with her right now.
Here, maybe I'll take the wrapper off for them. This shit look kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That looks crazy. Hello? Open it. Here, tea.
No.
Wait, my hand. Yo, what the Yo, bro. What the is wrong with you, bro? Are you retarded? Yo, he's dead better put my hand in that, bro. Yo, you might be retarded, bro. Are you good in the head? Are you good in the head?
What was this?
Stupid ass, bum ass. Come on. Car, not that ass, come out the car.
This situation wasn't even Nina's fault, but honestly, it's a little funny to see this happen because it's basically just karma. Nina wasn't wrong for being upset because he didn't have to roll the window on her hand to not accept the drink. But Nina going out of her way to try to press this guy and even knocking on his window, once again, corny, bruh.
Yeah.
Super corny.
Yeah, you trying too hard. Even though I ain't gonna lie, in that moment, that would piss you off because it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you could have easily just said, I'm straight off, and you can roll the window up while my hand in the window, bro. Like, what are you doing? I can understand this crash out, but at the same time, you still gotta have some type of self-control. Like, you don't gotta do all this. Like, it's like you trying too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't know why she tried to give the drink to the guy, especially if he never asked for it, which I don't see any indication that he did.
This shit, GG's. GG's, bro. It might really be GG's, gang.
Bro, she looks so different without makeup, gang.
GG's, bro. It might really.
Bro, she look overly Asian. This shit, bro, she look like a whole different person. What the? Nah, makeup really be defining a lot of girls, bro. No way, bro. She look different as hell.
GG's, gang. This right here is crazy. $230. No.
Whoa.
This shit really got $30. No way.
So you stealing on screen?
Hey guys, sub up. We're too poor for this. We are way too poor for this. Get out. We're way too poor for this.
While I was editing, she made a response to the Target clip. So I'm gonna just let you guys see, and I'll tell you guys what I think.
Oh, no, he's wildin'. I'm telling you, bro, even if it was the stakes, bro, yo, bro, ain't nobody missing no money. Calm the down. No Target is not losing no type of money. Matter of fact, put this on Twitter, too. Your mom's a she was a and happy holidays, all you hoes is.
I really don't care that much if she stole something from Target. It's really dumb that she did that on camera. But my goodness, is she just hella obnoxious. Like, this is why people don't mess with her. Why are you so annoying? This is a grown-ass woman, and she is this obnoxious and annoying. Jesus Christ. Nina has to be slow. Like, she's literally shoplifting on stream. I'm not condoning stealing, but if you're gonna do it, at least put the camera down or pause the stream. To be real, though, this is the most tame thing that she's done recently. Of course, is gonna hit headlines. It's Nina, but it's mostly just the stupidity. How are you turning your crimes into content? That sounds like a Jack Doherty thing, but it's not really much else I can add because, like I said, she already got a few loose screws, and when you give her an incentive, of course she's gonna go far. Now, with that being said, Nina Ninalin is a case study into what happens when a crazy person gets paid to do things on camera. But it's also a look into how this industry is a walking double standard where people will weaponize crimes for their own agendas. That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed.
That's crazy, bruh. Shawty really stole on camera. But I feel like she ain't the only streamer to do that, bro. They got all type of streamers who be stealing on camera. Like, they don't be caring, bro. Me personally, I'm not stealing, period. But if I was to steal, nigga, I'm not about to show me stealing. Like, come on, gang. Some people just don't be caring. But she thought she was slick, though. She tried to pull a fast one and chat noticed. But, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments on her, bro. Oh, no.